Hey everybody, it's Shauna with Exploring the Paranormal Perspective and the founder of GEEKSParanormal, and I've got my crew with me again tonight, Debbie and
Hello.
Dustin, and we're gonna speak everything paranormal, and I've got to get the freaking chat thing up there. Where's the chat thing? Where's it at?
Turn our both of your phones.
Alright, there it is.
Where is the rest of you?
Oh, I love that. Okay, so there's the chat window, I believe. Oh, wait, do I got two chat windows open? Yeah, I do, because here's the other one.
Maybe.
Maybe. There it is.
Ooh.
All right. Well, I thought it was. Why isn't it
Oh, this one doesn't have
showing
it.
up?
That is not a real orange Julius.
I don't either. It's not showing up. Why aren't you showing up? Okay, I'm going to have to close it because I don't know what's going on with it.
What's up?
And then I'll bring it back up in just a second.
Oh, you piece of shit.
What's a piece of shit? I didn't do nothing to you.
Not you.
Oh, there it is.
This dumb thing don't want to work.
It's a cup of milk, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract, a third cup of sweetened condensed milk, 6-ounce can of frozen orange juice concentrate, partially thawed, 1.5 cups of ice, raw egg, or egg white powder, optional, whipped cream for garnish. And
Well,
orange
hi,
slice.
Muscle Karma. How you doing?
I wanted to do that.
So
And
raw
orange-
egg milk. We're talking about a Julia. What is it?
Orange Julius.
An orange Julius. We're drinking tonight. I'm drinking what's left of my pina colada, and they're drinking. They're ahead of me right now, y'all. I mean, I had a shot and some of this, but she had a shot and the pina colada, and she's on to the fuzzy navel. See, they're ahead of me tonight.
Actually, could use a little bit more of this.
I know. Like, where have you been? No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I've been trying to get things settled. Still don't have things settled, and I've got a show coming up in November, a new one. Plus this live one that I'm going to be doing every Friday or Saturday, depending, but y'all get the notice before. If you follow me, anyway. Where'd you move to?
That one.
Oh, does it need more?
No.
No.
Really,
Okay.
but
I'm probably going to put some rum in
It's a
mine.
little on the low side.
A little on the low side.
I will look on my main computer when I get home and see if it's on there. That check that I did. Because I can't find it in my
Okay.
phone docs, but that doesn't mean that it ain't there somewhere.
North of Dallas, so you're like 6 hours away now. That
Yeah.
tells everybody where we're at.
No, north of that was.
Well, no, we could
That'd be
be
4 hours, wouldn't it?
We could be
East, south, west, yeah.
I mean, you're not gonna go too far
No.
south.
Well, Dallas
but
is about.
you can go northeast or west.
It's
Yeah,
5
yeah.
hours, isn't it?
It's like 4 and some change.
Well, the way you drive, yeah, but you
No,
drive worse than
no,
I
I
do.
get there like 3.5 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah.
God.
You sound like me in St. Louis, dude. My in-laws are like, it takes 7.5 hours to get down there, and I'm like, it
There we
takes
go,
6, maybe 5.5.
Here lately, I've been driving like an old lady. Though I say old lady, I'm still going 10 miles over the speed limit.
Dude, when we went to
Where I used to go 20, 30.
when we went to New Orleans, she was driving 90 something in a 60. She got pulled over.
Oh, I know you know where I am, honey.
I think we need to go there. So now, since what is it, Breeze has $39 flights there.
So you only moved like a couple of hours from where you were last time, right?
There goes her southern.
They were in OKC, I think.
Right?
I'm sorry, my southern's coming out. They said Dallas, and ever since they say southern words, I gotta go all crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, Dallas ain't too far. I've got a friend that lives down there, around there.
One of my old besties, I say old bestie, she's younger than me by 9 years. But one of my old best friends, that is the godmother of my daughter, used to live in Dallas. Now she lives in Romania, of all places.
Oh dear.
She's supposed to be moving back, though. Supposed to be moving back in October.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. I was right. You were in OKC. All right. So how you liking Dallas? Or north of Dallas?
You had a dragon's blood lotion
Mhm.
at one point. Yeah. And I sniffed some of it and took it home
Mhm.
and like rubbed it on.
Mhm.
Dude, did you know that shit makes your wrinkles disappear?
Does it?
Yes! You need to make some. I need a 5-gallon drum of
I
that.
need 5 gallons.
Have you
Yeah.
tried any of the other
My-
lotions? 'Cause my
my-
grandma said something about that.
My
Yeah, he's got tons of lotions.
mother rubbed some on the back of her hand and, was doing things. She was like, oh my God. And she held her hands out. And yeah.
Who
and I
makes this? You.
It might
Oh,
be
your
some-
lotion?
use that dragon's blood lotion.
Girl, he's got tons of lotion over
I
there.
think
we
it's,
need
I
to go
think
place
it's
some.
just the lotion. It's not because the fragrance is not. It doesn't. It's just fragrance.
Yeah. Well, I don't care what
But
it
the
is in it.
lotion
You just need to
itself,
make some.
yeah.
And I like the dragon's blood smells.
I love the Snow Witch. That's my
There's
favorite.
Well,
also,
yeah,
there's also
I
like
like
a
that
5
too.
gallon, actually right there.
Yep, right there.
Whoa! There we
Yeah.
Of
go.
lotion.
There we go.
I was actually gonna try to get him to show
We
me
know
how
how-
to make some of the lotion.
We know how
and
to
stuff.
de-wrinkle now, right?
Yeah,
Well, my
because
grandma
Um,
said that too, and I was like, eh.
Well,
But it's extra hydrating. Like I went
Yes.
through so many different lotions.
I have some cobalt blue bottles.
I have a shit ton in there.
She has trash bags full of-
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. The plastic ones. These are glass.
Oh,
Yeah, these are glass.
nice. Well, we can probably put some up there for
She got
Geeks
trash
Paranormal.
bags.
She got trash bags full of shit. We
I
don't need it.
do. Hi, Kelly, honey.
Hi, Kels.
So tomorrow, Kelly, if you're interested, we're going to be doing. Actually, her and I are going to be working on the script for the show that's coming up at DeadCon.
6 weeks.
Dead
from now.
Convention, which is in October. You can go to deadconvention.com. I'm working on the website.
6 weeks from now.
Yes. And
That's
we're going to
soon.
be there. Yes, I know, right? I've said they're going 6 weeks, and
I haven't even started anything.
Yeah.
I haven't
I'm
either.
probably just gonna be walking.
That's why tomorrow, I didn't even go to Lowe's today. I'm going to have to go in the morning. I'm going to have to get up bright and early at 9 o'clock and go in the morning because I need to get a hand sander because I need to sand down my Ouija boards and, bring your, are you going to bring the epoxy or are you just going to bring...
I can bring whatever.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try to figure out the Cricut, so I figured you could help me out with that before we come out here. And, because I want to figure out how to cut. I don't have the logo done yet,
Okay.
but I just want to figure out how to cut because I was told that if I did the vinyl and then put it on the ceramic, that the heat, if I set it out in the sun, the heat will adhere it better to the ceramic. So I was thinking about doing that and putting it in the oven and just letting it heat for a little bit in the oven for like on 200 or the
Yeah.
lowest I can get it, and then let it cure a little bit and then pour the wax because of course if we did it before that there wouldn't be any need to pour the wax.
Yeah.
So not only that, I've got tons of bottles that I'm going to start making into like potion type bottles, decorative bottles for people that want to buy them. We're going to figure out a design for, and I'm not going to say it on here yet because I want to make it first, but Justin came up with a freaking awesome idea for a t-shirt for
Okay.
Exploring the Paranormal Perspective.
Cool.
So I'm sad because I really loved his idea that he had for EPGP, but it's all right. This one's cool too.
Maybe we can incorporate somehow.
Yeah. Well, I told him, he goes, I guess I'm just going to have to be your promo guy, huh? I said, yep,
There you go.
yep, you are.
See? So that way when we have him on there,
Yes.
and he's our little skeptic, he's also our little promo. There we go.
Well, you know, you can fix that to make it.
Exactly.
But, so if you see like a dark spot on my shirt, I was clumsy And I was making a shot for us, and I don't know why it jerked the way it did, because I'm stupid, I guess. But I
It
picked up
looked
the
like
bottle.
she literally just poured it on
I
herself.
did. I picked it
Like
up
a-
and I went, boom, and it just went, boom. And I was like, and I was going to blame Dustin for it and say Dustin doused me with liquor, but he would douse me with poison, not liquor.
No.
No, he
doused you with
loves
liquor.
me. Dustin loves me. I get on his nerves sometimes, but he still loves me.
We also need to find out about the sound system.
Oh,
Because remember I was
yes.
talking about the little headphones, little earphones?
Yes.
They're called an in-ear monitor.
Oh.
Okay? And I found them on Amazon.
Sweet. And they have
The
a mic on
purple
them
ones
too?
are $35.99. No, this is what we put in our ear.
Oh, for
to
them to
hear,
Oh.
for us to hear.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they have them in purple, brown, green, red, and blue. And I think, okay, maybe I lied. I thought they had them in black. But I don't give shit. They got them in purple. That's all I give a fuck
If we
about.
can't, if renting their stuff is way too expensive, we might need to try to figure out how to get some amps or something.
And you know, if these are, I'll look into it because it says no mic. But if I look into them hard enough, if these are Bluetooth, if nothing else, we can hook them to our phone and listen that way.
Like to our practice or something. Ooh, that's a good idea. But we're probably gonna get tongue tied.
Like, here, let's just.
Let's just, yeah, right.
Never mind.
No, like use just take it out of your ear and stick it to the microphone.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
stick it to the
there
microphone.
you go.
This is what I'm supposed to be
Yeah.
saying, but I'm not really saying it. I've got to record my song.
You would have to practice with those because otherwise you'll look like her on the TV intro.
That was horrible. Do you remember that? Because I had the earphones in with Justin talking to me. So he was sitting there talking
It's
to
like
me.
a pause in between everything.
Yep. What is that?
3D printer.
Only for $110?
3D printers are getting cheap now.
Thank God. Just like the VR systems are starting to get
That's-
cheap now too.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the one Bubby has. One of the ones.
That is
That
nice. The next project though is to get the heat thing so we can start making stuff faster.
What neat thing?
The
Like
heat
yours.
press, like yours.
Well, just use mine.
Well, yeah, use yours, but it'd be faster if like 3 of us were doing it at the same time.
Well, yeah.
We could get more merch done.
I mean, what did I pay on that one? 80?
I think it's like
$85,
$85,
yeah,
something like that. And you got the mug and the hat thing too.
Yeah, and the two
I
little.
mean, I don't have to have a name brand. I just have to have it
That one ain't name
compatible
brand.
to
Your shit.
the
Yeah.
Cricut. Sweet.
Well, really, it
I
doesn't
can't
have to
wait
be
to see it
compatible
now.
with the Cricut. You just got to have it compatible to what you're doing.
Right.
So, 'cause
I had
it
It
thought
doesn't-
just has to heat up.
yeah, it just has to be able to heat and press, and that's it. It
And I
doesn't
think
have
that
anything
one-
to do with the
The
Cricut.
one that I got is
Oh.
like 12 by 15.
The only thing you're going to be doing with that Cricut is cutting out your
Oh.
shit.
Well, what's the one I saw that was for Cricut? It's compatible with Cricut.
Yes,
And
you
it might be a
can-
fancier one or some shit.
Well, it's probably. They probably just put it on there so people that have crickets buy it.
Yeah.
Did
could
you
be.
bring? I know I'm changing the subject.
Oh,
Did you bring the tarot
God.
cards?
No.
No.
I
I
think
brought
about bringing mine
everything
either.
else.
He brought everything to show he was gonna wear to Dead Convention, which is deadconvention.com. You can go get your tickets, go see what's going on. We're gonna have a masquerade ball. We're gonna have all kinds of stuff. It's gonna
Okay.
be amazing. And Danny Trejo's gonna
Hey,
be
Google.
there. William Forsythe is gonna be there. Lita Ford is
reminder
gonna be there.
For
Lita
next
Ford.
Friday, bring tarot cards.
Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. We should have find it.
We were probably all talking, so it doesn't.
Oh, got it.
Y'all didn't hear that. I'm back. Had to order dessert on DoorDash. Any cool investigations lately? I have not been able to go on any investigations, but Debbie has been on 2 amazing investigations. One with the Ghost Brothers in Illinois, and one with the Booth brothers in Missouri. I couldn't make the one to Illinois. Why?
The one in Illinois, because that was
her.
Jaden.
Yeah, that was her and Jaden. The one I was supposed to make the one to the Booth brothers, but I got the Rona, and I couldn't go. So because I'm nice and I play nice with others, and I don't go out and make people sick.
What?
When I'm sick, I stay home.
Amazon.
Ascended Aura clothing outfit redeem code for Guild Wars 2. Oh, is that the new download?
Apparently. Are you gonna send me those pictures today?
Oh God, I feel
Please?
fine. It was okay. This is
It's like the middle
how-
of July is when you had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the middle of July. I got really icky about a Sunday evening. And then Monday, all day Monday, I was at work and I was like, ugh, Debbie, I'm not feeling good. I'm really not feeling good. I think I'm going to leave early. And then by the time that you leave early came around, I was like, no, I'm just going to tough it out. And I toughed it out until I got home. I got home and I went to sleep. And I slept clear up until the next morning. And then I was fine.
Oh, I was talking to Twig Stick, Kelly. I'm sorry.
And I went anyway and got tested. And they said, yep, you're tested for the variant. You have the variant. I'm like, how do you know I have the variant? And then I told her about my incident last year in January when I was sick. And I don't ever get sick unless I have to like take the flu shot. And then I get sick for some reason. But, so I never take the flu shot. But she told me then, she goes, well, you may have had the corona then because it was in the States. Well, that's great. So I've had it twice.
What I tried to do was.
But no, it was like 2 days. I had a 99-degree
reds.
fever, and then I had a sinus infection. I lost my sense of taste.
To
and
kind of
smell.
match.
That's it. Though I do have a
These
friend whose
colors.
wife is currently in the hospital because she
They're now like that.
she has got it real
like,
bad,
damn
real
it.
bad, and was starting to lose oxygen.
And
She's
then
doing a
there's
lot
that
better
one.
now from what I hear, and that's awesome,
That
great.
one.
But you know, it is
And
what it
that one.
is. To me,
That one I was mad. I was
just
like,
my opinion. It doesn't have to be anybody else's. For me, it was just like having a flu and sinus infection. I know other people it's different. Ooh, that's kind of awesome. Kind of looks like a demon, dude. Look at those legs. And look at the horns. And the face right here. That's a fucking demon. You got a demon on your damn keychain.
That's another one.
Oh, that kind of looks like a samurai warrior. Look at the katana on the arm.
That one.
Well, that kind of looks like a swordfish.
And then that was the last one I made, and I was just pissed off by then. So
Look at the face. Right there. It's like one of the emojis going. Oh. We'll be muting now, so I don't have to listen to you on my little stuff. No.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hi, Henry. How are you doing?
There's the spider.
Oh.
But yes, to answer your question, Muscle Karma, I am doing a lot better now. Thank you. A lot better.
That's the one that was on our front porch.
Did you kill it?
No, I didn't. And apparently there's some more in the yard next door.
Oh, you killed it.
I will not say names.
It just spontaneously died.
So she just looks up like,
You're as bad as Justin.
No, he just held the cup there and it fell in there.
What a pretty
It's just all
speeder.
dead.
That was a pretty speeder, too.
I like it. It just fell in dead.
I'm a speeder lover. Okay, so tonight, Dustin brought this awesome book called True Ghost Stories, Haunted Heartland from the American Midwest by Beth Scott and Michael Norman. No, I have not read it.
All these random things talking. My thing.
I have not read it, but there have been some of the places that I stopped at that kind of sound familiar. But if anybody else has read it and knows for the truth of it, please feel free to speak up. Oh, this is in Nebraska. Hey, is there an Alabama one?
I
All right.
think I think their states are all in order.
The Ghosts of Egypt, Ghost Stories from Adam County, Chicago,
I've seen that.
Indiana. Oh, that's Illinois. There's Indiana.
Woohoo!
The Legend of Stiffy Green. Wow. Was there a
Somebody had a
reason
little
they
too
called him Stiffy Green?
Somebody had a little too much fun with the markers.
Oh, they have an Elvira on here. Bridges of Alarm. Oh my gosh. They had a Stiffy Green and a White Lick Creek. Really? Eric, what is going on in your state?
You don't deal with them, bro.
No. Look, there's a Cry Woman's Bridge. Like,
Oh,
like Cry
wow.
Baby's Bridge. Ah, that might be something we need to look into.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking into this and seeing that there's going to be quite a few geek searches maybe coming out of this one. Especially the one in Illinois, the old slave house. That is going to be interesting. Spirit of the Sober Duck.
I think that's a bar.
Pretty sure.
But still.
The Haunting in Pam House.
That sounds delightful.
That's a-
As long as it's smoked.
And then there's Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri. Oh, Missouri, Patient Worth. The Hornet Spook Light. I wonder if that's a spook light that kind of goes from Missouri into Oklahoma and goes into Miami.
Might be.
Because wasn't there one that went through Joplin and then from Joplin into...
I think so.
Huh, that's interesting. The Stranger of Knob Noster. Okay. Mark Twain Psychic. There's Nebraska, Ohio, and Wisconsin. That's not all of them. So it just
Well,
goes.
it is the mid.
So is there
United
like
States.
more in different states of this book? Like these same people that write it,
I
or?
don't know.
And I love
I
this
just
cover, y'all.
randomly
Look at
got
this
it.
cover. I just love creepy houses. If I could buy every creepy house that's out there.
I'd have to look at my book, but I know there's a road in Missouri
Ooh.
that is supposed to be like really haunted.
Really, a road?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it somebody that walks the road, or?
Hey John, do you remember the name of that road in
Doesn't have
Missouri?
his
I was
name.
looking it up here. Well, it's been a little while back, but it's like I think it's in I want to say it's in downtown Missouri or St. Louis, but I can't remember the freaking name of it. But yeah, it's creepy. Like there's a light that will show up, and you like head towards the light, and it'll go away, and then it'll come back. And
Don't follow me.
there's nothing there that should be putting off a light.
It's like she flied.
Like, oh, she's coming this way. I'm turning myself off. But
It's like that little speeder that likes to curl up and hide. I'm not here.
yeah, right. You don't see
You
me.
don't see me. I'm not here. Chicago is the one where the woman was caught on the grave, right? In regular film picture, and they took it to experts, and experts could not
think
say that
so.
it wasn't.
I think so.
If I remember right, yes, I know I'm saying it. The Ghost Adventures went to this place.
Where have they not
And-
been? But
And they were asking about the picture and everything, and the guy was telling the story about it, and they saw the light, and they was trying to find out where all the police officers and everything were, and there was no police officers anywhere near them. They were all in the outer perimeters. So they saw this light, and they were following this light, and it was very interesting because reservations, exactly. But I don't want to go to Chicago. There's too much going on there right now that's scary.
Zombie Road.
Oh, Zombie Road. I've heard of that. So there's zombies on the road?
Makes you wonder, right?
Right? There was this one road back home, back in Alabama, that was a dirt road. And it was a dirt road that came off of a highway. And we'd go down this dirt road, and every time I went down this dirt road, I had this just like anxiety feeling. And of course, from what I asked from everybody else, the anxiety feeling is you're feeling something. Your body is telling you there's something around you. And I'm going, no, it was just because I'm young and I was away from my house. And it's like, no, I'm lying. But I'm teasing, not lying, because I just told you the truth. But I would go down this road and I would always feel like there was something around. And I went down at one time with a bunch of people from school. We were riding somebody's, one of the neighborhood's kids' horses that they had. They had brought it down. They said, oh, yeah, y'all going to take turns riding, blah, blah, blah. So I was riding the horse down the road, and I was just like, started feeling really anxious. And of course, you know, animals can sense things and can sense how you feel. And if you're going to feel anxious, they're going to feel a little anxious. And the horse started trotting a little faster. At this point in time, I had already been riding horses because I went to Camp Victory, which is a Christian camp where we learned how to ride horses, shoot a bow, shoot a gun. It was a pretty awesome camp. They need more of those. But it was still kind of a little, so my mind went off of that and back onto the horse. So I was like, whoa, stop. But it was weird because I never really researched this road. I never looked into it to see. It was farmland left and right. So there was farmland left and right, and then there was a row of trees, kind of like they have here to block the wind, but you don't need that in South Alabama because you hardly get that much wind.
Yeah.
Unless you have a hurricane or a tornado. But it was rather interesting, all of the places that we went. And it's so weird because whenever I have that feeling and I'm in a location that's like that, it almost feels like nostalgia. Like, oh man, I missed that. I should have had, you know?
Mm.
When we went to Ashmore Estates with the Booth brothers last September, oh my God, I can't believe it's already been a year. But when we went to Ashmore Estates with the Bluth brothers.
Bluth brothers.
Chris, I'm sorry. Philip, I'm sorry. I have been named to the Bluth. The Booth brothers. We went to Ashmore Estates. That was the first time we've ever been to Ashmore Estates. And that place, let me tell you,
That place is wild.
I had always told everybody I'm not as sensitive for the simple fact I don't know how to use any kind of my abilities. But whenever we were there, I went back to the third floor by myself to see if there was anybody left over to, you know, that was stuck up there or something. And I swear to God, I felt like somebody was following me down that hallway. And I got to the stairs and I said, just don't push me, please. Because I just had a feeling they were going to go, boop, and I was going to down the stairs. I was like, just don't fucking push me.
That's where I got sick to my stomach.
Yep.
And then you did.
Oh, yeah. It was.
When you went back up there.
It was amazing, though. It was amazing, and I cannot wait to go again. I'm going to have to get a hold of Mr. Robin Terry and see when we can get ourselves back up there because it was amazing. And there's quite a few other places I want to go that we're looking into. And we're going to try to get some investigations out and go. But in the meantime, the reason we haven't really gone on investigations is because, of course, the Rona. Money, podcasts, and website. I am coming out with a new podcast this November, which is just me and any guests I want to have on the show. That's going to air every Wednesday, or any guest that would like to be on the show. Every Wednesday at 8 p.m. on ParaXRadioNetwork.com. Same time, same channel, just different name. Same one person. There's going to be guests. There's going to be paranormal talk. There's going to be mysteries, true crime stuff. And, of course, the geek searches. The geek searches came strictly from GEEKSParanormal, and they're going to stay. So those are still going to continue. And then Friday nights, you just have us live chit-chatting. Eventually, I haven't done it yet because I've been really swamped with the website. I'm going to sound like Scooby-Doo. The website for deadconvention.com. And as soon as that gets updated and everything, I'll be able to work more on the goal. And then tomorrow, we're going to be here. I don't know if you're coming up, but if,
I got stuff
no.
to do.
But Debbie and I are going to be doing some crafts and stuff and getting them ready for Dead Convention as well to give to all the lovelies that are, well, not give. No. Nice donation.
Sell.
Well, yeah, sell for Exploring the Paranormal Perspective, but it'll be a nice, generous donation for GEEKSParanormal. Yes, GEEKSParanormal has 7 little minimal donation.
And we'll all each have some of our own individual stuff as well.
Dustin hopefully will get some of his bags done because man, those bags are awesome.
Dustin just needs to come camp at my house.
Yes, he's got to do our masks too, but I got to get the logo done.
We need to send a certain person to a certain person that you know and let them just be best buds. And then you come and hang at my house.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that person. Oh, I got
It
it.
took me a second. I was like,
Yeah, I was like, that person. Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, Ron. Yes, Ron is going to be one of my guest hosts on here.
Oh.
I'm going to chit chat with Ron and talk about all his awesome paranormal experiences and the little girl that's always around. Well, she's around when she chooses to be. But, and what he does with his wonderful artwork that he continues.
oh, that's what I was thinking.
What are you looking at?
Well,
That sounded so bossy. I'm sorry. What are you looking at? Tell me now.
That's okay. It came into my ear slowly. Well, I've been watching different things, specifically Sam and Colby on YouTube. Yeah, they're in their paranormal.
Oh.
They do paranormal stuff.
Gotcha.
They're just, yeah, 5 million subscribers.
Wow.
Yes.
I would like to have 5 million subscribers. We'd be doing this all the damn
But
time.
they
No
did
shit,
the actual
Right?
Conjuring house. They went to the actual Conjuring house.
I still have not seen that movie.
Oh, the new one?
It's on my list.
But
We're gonna check in.
anyway, the
Sweet.
book from, I think is it Andrea Perrin? One of the Perrins, which is the family that the story was about. Anyway, she wrote 3 books on the 3 books about the house, just her
Wow.
experiences at the house. And she took them to whenever they were making the movie The Conjuring, and they literally said we cannot put that on in the movie because we would end up with it not rated.
Holy cow, no way.
Yeah, so I'm actually.
And it was just towards her?
It was like for the whole family, but that's just the experiences she had.
Oh my. I'll have to remember to carry Padre's rosary. Have him bless him before we go up there.
And she wrote House of Darkness, House of Light, and it's 3 volumes.
House of Darkness, House of Light by Andrea
Perrin.
Andrea Perrin. I'm sorry.
The true story. But it's basically, it's about this house and everything that happened to her and the family.
Wow. Do you remember that movie back in the day called The Entity?
Oh, I'm sure I've seen it.
It's the one that would constantly R.I.P.D. her every day. Could you imagine having some kind of entity like that following you around all the time?
I don't know. I'm kind of like one right now.
We actually interviewed on the old podcast a wonderful, wonderful actress. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'll have to put her link below. Oh my god, it was so awesome. She's the one that I had the picture of her where she had the latex and all over her, and she was, screaming. What was her name? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I am so, so sorry. But we had her on the show, and she had a similar movie like that. And it was like, what is with these entities? You assholes in life, assholes in death.
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen The Conjuring, Poltergeist, or The Exorcist. Bless.
What?
All right,
I've
this
seen
is
all.
your chore for the
Seen all
weekend.
three.
Because I've seen all of them but the last Conjuring.
Yes,
You
there's,
need to get your shit together.
I know. Is it on Amazon? Can I buy it yet?
I
there's all
think.
three of them.
Oh,
Let me see.
wow.
And each, hang on, let me see how many pages each book is.
596. No, just kidding. Out.
528 for the first one.
So, yeah, around 526. Oh, my.
So probably about 1,500 pages worth of
Does she have it in
experiences.
Audible format?
Kindle.
I don't have the speech to text on the Kindle yet.
Let's see. I wonder if
I mean, I have the app, but I tried a speech to text with it, and it just sounded way crazy. Like, you don't want to sit there and listen to a robotic voice that talks like this the whole time and pronounces words like this the whole time, and it's really annoying, and then you have to keep listening to it talk, and it's like, oh my god, I'm going to go to sleep. I just watched Ghostbusters for the first time last year. Oh my god!
Oh, Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters is amazing. Wait, which Ghostbusters? The old one? I'd say the old one. Just the older version? Ugh.
and no.
No? Sad face.
So they're like, what?
Oh my god. So I've been listening to LGBTQ audibles because one person, I love this author. Her name is Alice Winters. And she has this guy, or she doesn't have this guy. Audible has this guy, Michael Ferrero, I think is his name. Great voice actor. Oh my god, he's hilarious. I love him. And she's hilarious, because of course he's doing her book. But the book is called something Hitman. How to Fall in Love with a Hitman or something like that. And it's hilarious. Alice Winters. Just look up Alice Winters and you'll find it. But I listened to that Audible, and I finally listened. I don't know if it was the last book, but it was her latest book. And every time I go take a shower or something, I have it playing in the bathroom because I can't let my daughter hear it. Yeah, I love voice actors and actresses that have, like, that can do different languages, or not different languages, different accents and different voices. Kind of like Robin Williams. Robin Williams was amazing.
It doesn't tell me, and when I go into it, it says this app does not support purchasing this.
That's fucked up.
How's it gonna have a Kindle?
It's $2.99 for Kindle.
Oh, it's only $2.99 for Kindle, and for the hardback, it's like what, 30?
Mm-hmm.
It's $30 for the hardback.
For the
Yeah, that's.
Well, hi, Deborah.
Are they all that price?
All of them. Are you talking
Okay,
about her
so-
book?
Yeah, it just-
Or, I'm
just
sorry, I'm not
Android
sure what you're
version.
talking about.
Yeah.
All of
Well,
them.
that's what I did, but it pulled up.
Okay, so there's volume 1, and then all the 3. So there's 1, 2, and 3.
We're talking about Andrea Perron's book.
$2.99.
The latest Conjuring. They're talking about how many pages are in the book and how much the books are.
Andrea Perron, Perron.
Perron.
Wait, $2.99 for that one.
Sweet, so like,
So you can get
$35
the
for
Kindle
hardback.
version for
Okay.
$2.99 and
And then the-
$35 for
Yeah,
the.
it's $3.99.
You can see the red
$3.99 for
markers.
book 3. For the third volume, it's $3.99
Okay.
for Kindle.
$3.99 for book 3. Oh, Ghostbusters! Yes, all of them. All of them are amazing. Well, I haven't seen the women Ghostbusters yet, and I
Wonder why it
cannot
doesn't
wait
tell
for
you
the
what it
newer
is.
one. When is the
That's-
newer one supposed to come out? That's supposed to come out next month, isn't it? The
I
new
think so.
Ghostbusters?
Because it's supposed to come out around about the same time that
We're going to the convention.
Yeah.
Wow, that's gonna be cool because I love Flynn.
Mm.
What's his last name? Flynn Wolf.
November 11th.
Wolf. Oh my God! Speaking of what's coming out next, in the next couple of months, my favorite author's book is being brought to the screen finally. Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time. I'm so excited for that book. I am so excited
I'm like, what?
for a decent. Well, they had the Sword in the Stone. I mean, that Sword in the Stone. Oh my God. The Sword of Truth. And it was like a British version. And it was okay.
The Sword of Truth.
What?
It must be a different Sword of Truth.
The Sword of Truth. What are you talking about?
A book?
Yeah, the Wheel of Time. Rain has a Sword of Truth.
Okay, it's a different Sword of Truth. Because I know of a series that
Oh.
is Sword of Truth, and I'm going,
No.
but that ain't the person
Yeah.
that wrote them.
No.
So I was like,
well, what's funny is Alyssa Milano is one of the red, forgot what they're called.
you either haven't had enough or you've had too much.
I haven't had enough. But she was in the older version and they never finished it because it wasn't popular enough. But this one, oh my God, y'all, just the preview to this one looks amazing. I cannot wait to watch it. And Rand is finally a redhead like he's supposed to be. He's a brunette in the other one. But it was the preview looks awesome. I was watching the preview for The Rock's and Ryan Reynolds' new movie coming out. And I can't think of the name of that one either. Red Ticket, I think it's called. But it looks amazing. Gonna watch both of them. Spider-Man is coming out in December. I can't wait for that one either. And then Ghostbusters. Man, I'm gonna be busy at the AMC where I have stopped. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty fun. I mean, we're gonna have Dead Convention and then Movie Galore and then yeah. And I just got dinged. Who dinged me? But back to ghost stories. We are actually going to be looking more into and shush. We're gonna be looking more into hi Pam. How you doing? But we're gonna look into some places to go investigate. We still have places that we investigated that we don't have out, like any of the EVPs or anything out yet. And I can't find any of the stuff that you and Kelly did, by the way. I was looking for it the other day because I was going to get the clips and everything and see if there was anything that we could put out there. Because I was just going to put a clip together of, I wasn't going to put it in like any movie format or anything, just EVPs of the location and stuff. But I can't find their research that they did on it, the reviews that they did on it. So,
Shanley Hotel is in New York.
huh?
I said the Shanley Hotel is in New York.
That is
Well,
what's the tower? The
I'm
tower
gonna
one that Amy
guess
Green was talking about.
I'm gonna guess that wouldn't be considered a road trip. That would be considered a fly trip. Shit. I don't remember.
Something Tower. Devil's Tower? Was it the Devil's Tower? I'm pretty sure there was a different name for it, but I think they called it the Devil's Tower. Anyway, Amy Green was talking about this tower,
Maybe.
and she was like, y'all really need to go. Well, not only that, Vanessa Hogle and Gwen are going to be out. Well, Gwen's already out there, but Vanessa Hogle's going to be in Virginia. She's moving to Virginia. She's moving out of Oklahoma. All the way to Virginia. Have you been to Lake Shawnee in West Virginia? No. Want to tell us a little bit about Lake Shawnee? You know, I really got to figure out Restream and figure out how to get people on there when I'm on with OBS. Because it would be awesome to have some of these people come on live.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure I can still do it. I haven't tried it yet. But,
I thought about going to the Stanley Hotel until I found out it was like $300 a night.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
See, that's the problem with some of these places. Like the Missouri State Penitentiary, we really want to go to the Missouri State Penitentiary. But it's like, what, $800 for 2 nights?
Well, but the Stanley Hotel it's not necessarily that place because of being haunted.
It's because of
Oh,
all the
it's
other
so
shit.
And
Yeah.
they had that movie there. And yeah.
Yeah, Bert.
But the stairway where everybody is seeing has a vortex.
Really?
Literally, I guess, whenever because I was saying full vegan. they have like 13 mirrors on either side.
Facing each other?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know who designed that. And then the hallways, I guess on the second floor, there's a mirror at the very far end of one and a mirror at the very far end of the other one.
Let's just create all these kind of vortexes, everybody.
So
Come
there's
on.
like mirrors on either side all the way up, and then on the second floor,
Nothing's gonna happen. It's just
it's just
people's imagination.
folklore.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Andy. How you doing? Hollywood Cemetery is supposed to be haunted as well. The hubby worked there eons ago. You're in North Carolina, right? No. No. She's further north. Are you in Virginia too? I have pics from there. My bestie took me for my birthday a few years back. The show was a bit cheesy, but the feelings and the things you pick up are very cool.
Mm.
Ah, feel free to point me in that direction. Where are you at, Pam? You told me like 500 times and I forget every time. I do. It's been a minute since I spoke to you, okay? On the phone. Hey, next Friday, do you want to show some of my artwork? I can, honey, if you want me to.
Oh, imported the hubby.
I knew it was somebody from Virginia.
Imported and branded.
Yeah. Buffalo, New York. Strawberry seeds. I'm like, what the hell is that at the bottom of my fucking glass?
To buy us dropped a few things.
Person showed a clip of a spirit box because I was looking at how they build this portals and whatnot, spirit portal box, and she caught like they were having a conversation. Like it would say something and then it would answer, and a woman and a man.
Wow. Not even talking to the person that was on
No.
listening.
Because it said, "Do you see her?" And then like the woman said, "Who, her?" And then it said something else, and I was just like,
I'd be like, I'm right here, talk to me.
No shit, right?
Oh my god. We should get our spirit box out. Where's it at?
over here.
See if Toby will talk to us. What y'all think? Y'all think we could try to get the spirit that's in here to talk to us? And don't mind that corner. I'm redoing my room soon. There won't be a green screen here. There'll be a nice pretty wall with shelves and books from people that were on the show and stuff. But while he's setting that up, Deborah, can you don't tell us too much, because he's going to have to, if we ever do go to this location, them two are going to have to go.
I just won't read it.
Okay, yeah, he won't read it.
Me neither.
But, or you can send it to me privately on my Facebook, which is Shaw Wooten, SHAWOOTEN.
I get precaution.
That way they can't see it and they can't sneak back and see it either.
I got not enough time.
I know, right? I don't have enough time in a day to do anything.
I don't time me reading anything.
I'm trying to promote my show that's coming out in November, and I don't have enough time in a day to even put it out there. It's like this one. I'm so glad Restream just distributes it for me. I need something like that on all accounts, because I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, Rumble.
Sounds like cornhole.
What the hell is the other one? No, it ain't no
Rumble.
Rumble's like another
It's a
YouTube channel.
wrestling
But let me taste this. See if I need to put some rum in it.
Probably
You mean
need some
peach?
more peach.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know people.
I got.
How are y'all doing in Buffalo, Pam, if you're still there? I know a lot of stuff, but you can't go anywhere.
Did you hear in New York had tornadoes over there?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I was watching a video of this dude in Jersey whose house got freaking demolished. They had basements. We are in Tornado Alley, and hardly any of these houses have basements. What
I
the hell is
do.
up with that?
I have a basement.
September 13th, 2020. mansion in St. Louis, see if we can investigate. Excellent mansion.
Are you serious?
What?
In my notes, I have the Lint Mansion mentioned to see about
Oh.
investigating
On that day,
from
or
2020. No, it was just
oh,
a note I
last
put in there.
year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So another thing on investigations that me and her were talking about was whenever we're together, not actually telling each other if we're feeling something, just writing it down
Yes.
versus talking about it
Yes.
so that we can see if we.
That way it matches up in the end to see what's going
'Cause,
on.
like,
Mhm.
there's just too much people like, oh well, they just said it, so this person else says it. And,
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. That's kind of like what I had her and another person doing that was in the group before. I had one go in and the other one stay out, and then the other one go in and come back out. And then at the very end of the investigation is when I would ask questions about what they felt and what happened. During the one investigation where I had you on live, that other person wasn't around. So whenever cellular. Don't look.
We're both like,
Well, she's like,
yes, mother, yes,
so
mother.
of course we're gonna raise our head.
Oh.
We're like, yes, mother.
Right. I'm so
All right.
sorry.
Let me enter. Okay. There you go. Now y'all can't see. All you see is periods now.
Ooh.
So it's gonna
Wants
come
to
in and
see
go,
a pig.
the hell is that?
But that's interesting. I'm gonna have to really look into that one. I may do another geek search on that. See, the thing is, y'all aren't gonna be able to be here on my geek searches because if we ever go to these locations,
Right?
it's like, well, you already researched too much into that. You're expecting it. No, I can't do that. Sorry. Were the puffs good? What kind of puffs did you get?
Oh, these?
Yeah.
Caramel.
And cheese.
Oh, of course, caramel's good.
And cheese.
He got Taco Bell's mild chips. Oh my god,
Mild
those days are
salsa.
addicting.
The mild salsa chip.
These things are addicting.
We got cheese ones too.
I got ranch inside. But if you want a healthy snack, I tell you what, these right here. These things have helped me lose the 103 pounds that I've lost so far. When I want something sweet. But you can't eat anything over than what it says. What did it say?
I don't know.
Take it away from me. No.
So she hands it to me. That's
I already ate like half the bag. What are you talking about?
Okay, we're gonna start asking and see if Tobias is in here with us.
Tobias.
Toby, can you talk to us, please?
That's wrong way. Sorry, my bad. Again.
Let it run through a couple of times. That way it gets warmed up. Oh, and these are amazing too. The buffalo pretzels. Oh my god, I love them. Nah. Is there anybody in this room with us right now?
Nope.
You lie? You a liar. How you gonna say no? What?
Sound like get a cow. So get a cow or
So come on, you have a chance to talk to us now. Why don't you spill it? Spill it all. Alrighty.
sound like said all right.
Well, come on. Kind of sound like a frog.
That's what I was thinking.
So,
So Toby's gonna be a frog now.
well, we don't know if it's Toby.
I know.
Who are we speaking to? Is it a man or a woman?
That was a string voice. Words.
Oh, garbage. What was that? Can you say that again?
Action.
Is it on the fastest speed or is...
Yeah, 4.
No.
It only does 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell us your name? I'm so sorry. You know, if you've been in this room plenty of times, you know I'm deaf. Can you say it louder? Just push that energy. I like you taking a shit. Now, do you come into this room often?
Wow.
Now that voice sounded familiar. Hey, what's my name? If you frequent this room often, I know you know my name.
Day.
Hey. What's your name? Sound like it was almost like a cry at me, like, hey. Are you gonna talk to us tonight? You're more than welcome to use that spirit box there and put your energy into it to talk to us. Was that a cricket? Cricket. Oh, I bet you it's the dead cricket that died in here. How sad.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up? Hey, yo, yo, how you doing, brother? Does anybody want to ask a question? Or wants us to ask a question? Are any of you online that can sense things and see things?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What's it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who is it? Who's online that you can see that knows that you're in here? Well, you don't have to be rude about it.
Right?
I'm kidding. Ah. Did it say what I think it said?
I don't think so.
So,
Okay, so we're gonna do the
Hardware.
hardware. Yep, he's messing with the hardware. Are you gonna bring it more over here, or what are you doing?
well, I'm just moving this away from all this.
Oh, yeah.
So,
So what we're doing right now, if you can see Dustin can hold up what he put together and connected to the spirit box.
Thank you.
What he has is supposed to reduce the white noise immensely, so we can actually hear the spirits come through.
There, got rid of it completely.
Or kill it. But we
Yeah, so this is part of it. I haven't gotten the reverb yet, but this is a what's known as a noise gate. I don't know if you can see that or not.
anyone that's a guitarist or a bassist or deals with music has seen stuff like that.
Basically, it takes all the static out.
As you can tell, the only time you really hear the static is when you hear a voice or something like that for noise. Once the reverb comes in, from what Dustin states, the reverb is what helps it keep it. What? A lot of times, whenever I do the spirit box, I'll do it on AM because there's not a lot of stations on AM. But a lot of people suggest to keep it on FM. That way they can use it better, I guess. Oh no, what are y'all thoughts
I
on
don't
it?
think it really matters. Look at it, AM.
It does have an AM.
Yeah, you can choose either one on that one.
What do you do AM?
I think it's on the side.
I think so.
The other side.
Or maybe
You have to press a button on the front. I've got the Spirit Box 10. That's the one I use. I bought that one right before we went to Ashmore State last September. And I got lucky because they were on sale for $60 instead of 120 like they were. So I bought two of them. And I love it because you can put a little mini SD card in and it will record everything. And the one thing that I'm wondering though, because I was listening to the SD card last time, you couldn't hear the static on the thing. So wondering if we had it hooked up to this, if you would be able to actually hear the other person better.
might be able to. I typically use the app on my phone that the Ghost Brothers use.
Yeah, I don't think I found that app. And you know, a lot of people say don't use phones. You know, a lot of people have their own opinion, just like everybody else. You can have your own opinion on what you use while you're at the location. A lot of people say don't use the phone because the phone interferes with a lot of things.
This
But
one, I will tell you, this one's pretty legit.
I can't figure it out.
we'll figure it out eventually. You ain't got to figure it out in here.
That one. Oh no, X10.
Oh, you know, I think I have that.
That's the one they use.
But honestly, if you put it in airplane mode, it should be fine.
So I think whenever I get the step to build a spirit lock,
Don't know.
the frequency module, the pulse frequency module, it'll go faster than that.
Oh no, X10.
It'll be faster than that. Oh, sweet.
Like it'll basically, you won't even, it'll just go through the.
Like keep spinning. I want to say that was faster, but for some reason it seems like it's slower than S7.
Yeah, it is.
That's weird.
I wish we knew where the S7 was.
You know what?
Where the S7 was.
The S7's in the back.
All that stuff's in, should
Oh,
be
is
in
there
that
an
bag.
S7 in there?
Maybe. All that stuff is. Because I only use certain things out of there. Yeah. I don't remember exactly what was in that one. Because I didn't use that one too much.
Oh, that's the flashlight. What the hell, man?
We're blinded.
Try to build it.
Just like work season. What the hell, man?
Oh, and I'm gonna have it where it's powered by
Oh, lithium batteries?
the 18650s
Oh,
yeah.
versus like 9 volt.
I don't. Oh, there it is. AM, the file.
See, I tried that. I didn't do that.
Maybe. Oh, no. It's this button. Blue. It's blue. Not the light.
No.
You gotta hold it down.
You might look at
There we go.
the,
There we go.
you might look in the outside pockets.
All right, it's on AM. And it's
I have one of these in my house. So every time I walk
Dude.
too close to it, it lights up.
We went to that store today.
Yeah.
Push the button for the skeleton, you know.
Uh-huh.
Well, they have a doll standing right next to it. So every time you set him off, it triggers her. And he's like, we should get one of these and set it out there. And every time the damn thing goes off, there's our.
I got it. I got
Yeah,
it.
he got the doll. He got it. He got it. And he's like, we need to set it out there. And every time it goes off, that's our REM pod.
It's a motion sensor doll.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, she stands about this tall. She's creepy as shit.
Yeah, but it would
Yeah.
still be awesome, especially when she goes off.
Because her head starts kind of going around. And she's like,
Yes, it's on
I
AM.
thought you wanted to play with me or some shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Wow, that's got like nothing. Not even static.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's nice. Wonder what FM was like though.
that's what he had it on in it.
That's what FM was.
I'm in the bed.
Well, no, that's what I was saying. No, this is off.
Oh.
This is what AM sounds like.
Wow, nice. Barely anything.
So if anything comes through that,
Hopefully.
Yeah.
and it seems like going way faster.
On AM.
Mm-hmm.
So if it should be.
You got it closer, and now it's like.
That's how fast it's going right now. So if anything comes through, that's the FM.
No, that's AM. I just slowed it down.
Oh. Hey, if there's anyone in this room, talk to us.
Oh, I was like, why is it not working? I turned it off.
Wow.
One.
Somebody needs to say something. Well, that's not saying anything. That's just doing a blip.
Speak. For now, or speak now.
I'm so nice. I'll let y'all stay here, do whatever you want.
They won't even talk to you. See how they
I
are?
know. You know, I was wondering why it was so dark in here.
You don't have that other light on.
No. Wow, look at the difference. That just makes it so much brighter. So, this book, Haunted Heartland. Whoa. Did you not like this book? I want to see if they have more for like Alabama, Georgia, Florida.
They do. There's a set of books that you can find that actually has each state.
Oh, sweet.
Hell yeah.
I know there's one, I think, called the Heart of Dixie that has haunted.
There was a male, but he left.
Really? I love it when there's people that can see things that I can't. Is someone just talking in the background?
If I had my earphones here, we could.
Right.
They're noise canceling.
That's the best to have when you're using
Do
it.
an F or whatever it's called. You've heard of that, haven't you?
What?
The Estes or whatever it's called.
Oh, the headphones?
Yeah, where you get rid of all the sound.
There is a
I
male
need
that
some of those.
occupies in here every once in a while. He'll come visit and then he'll leave. I don't want to say he's an adult out here. I know inside there's an adult. I don't know. I want to say out here it's who I call Toby.
It's a kid.
Huh?
It's a kid.
He's a kid. He's about 15, 13, 15, anywhere between 13 and 17 years old. He's a trickster. He loves to play with the equipment. And I know I have not done any research on this property, so I don't know anything. The only thing I do know is that there was an explosion on the corner about 5 blocks up the road from me that kind of decimated the whole area. But this was way back in the day. God, I want to say over 100 years ago now.
Probably.
Somebody said something, I don't know what they said.
Say it again.
I can't figure out what it's called.
Was there an explosion around here? Yes. Yes. Is that what happened to you? You don't have to say anything. I can understand. Say something. Look at him. Do you remember?
Well, did you know that there are underground wells?
Here? No, I had no idea. I know there was underground tunnels,
Mm-hmm.
but I had no clue. About
Most of the
wells.
tunnels are downtown,
Yeah.
and a lot of those are still used by the big company that's in town.
Yes, I know. I used to work for that big company.
You can travel the tunnels to each building.
The Estes method is what it's called.
Estes method.
Yeah, it's basically it's sense deprivation.
So what I was talking about earlier, put the
Oh.
headphones
You put
on.
the headphones on, you cover your eyes or
One
close your
person
eyes.
asks questions while the other.
Is
Love
listening,
that.
and so whenever it's saying in your ear, you say it.
Well, we can unplug my hearing aids, and I can put
But
my
you have
bandana
to,
over
you have to
mine.
listen to this.
Huh?
You have to
But
listen
you
to
have
this
to
on
have
the-
headphones to be able to hear
Well, I have
that.
these headphones.
That wouldn't be
Yeah,
able.
yeah.
They have to like completely close up the unit.
Close off your hearing. Yeah. That's why I said we need to get some
Yeah, we need to get some headphones. I
noise
got some inside that are
noise canceling
but-
headphones, and then be able to. Yeah, that's what they did at that place we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I would love to do that. Talk about verifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were doing it, and basically it was like them having a conversation with them, because they would just say whatever it said, and you don't know what the person is asking.
Yeah, because you can't hear them.
Wow.
And I sent the link to that place. You need to watch. It's like 50 some minutes long, but you need to watch it. And at the end is where they do that. I mean, they do it one other time, but at the end's where they really get to doing it.
Yeah.
And he's asking questions, and she's just spouting this shit off.
Kind of
Just-
like it's she can hear it,
It,
but it's kind of like if they were to
it's-
take over her body or something.
it seems like she can, but she can't because he's like, "Can you hear me?" Blah, 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 blah. I mean, he's talking to her, and she don't hear the thing he's saying. And then he starts asking questions.
That'd be
and,
easy for me. All I have to do is take out my hearing aids.
Yeah, he starts asking questions. And she starts telling, just saying things. And it's like, yeah. Even at one point it comes across and it says, mind your business. Oh, telling it twice. Yeah.
Now, see, the only reason I really want to delve more into this is because here lately, the last maybe 2 months, I've been getting a lot of whistles at the house, a lot of speaking, like a male voice speaking. I can hear them, but I can't make out what they're saying. So when I try to get them to say something else,
That's
It's
when
like,
they don't want to
yeah.
say anything.
either they don't want to say anything, they're trying to say something, I'm consciously blocking or subconsciously blocking, or I haven't opened myself up yet. I need to get an aurora crystal and just meditate. Because funny thing is, I've never meditated and I squirrel often, so trying to see me meditate is gonna be fun.
We need to come in and film it.
Right? Seriously.
No,
I had thought about just doing it out here and having the camera going and just kind of watching, just to see how many
That's
times I
good.
squirrel. I'll be like,
Where was I?
oh yeah, oh yeah. Head to toe. Head to toe.
Her head's gonna go to her toe.
oh, they won't go back to FM.
Oh.
It's newfangled bullshit.
Right? That's why I like the one I have, because I ain't got messed with none of that
Well, it's
shit.
like I got the SB7 back when it was like $20
Yeah.
or $30, not $90.
I need water.
I don't have water. I got sangria,
I thought I
and
had
that's
water.
all I got.
Did it go FM?
Yeah, it's on FM.
Whatever.
Oh yeah, whatever.
You gotta hold it down.
Yeah, and see, that's another thing with using this one.
did.
Maybe mesh it with the huh?
That's another thing with using this one. I can plug my headphone into it.
Oh yeah.
And-
you can also put a voice recorder on there and it'll record it.
Well, I've got. It does record, babe. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It'll record.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yep.
And what's it called? The Sono 10?
Sono X10 Spirit Box. That's the one Dalen and them were using when it called.
Yeah, that we could never figure out which one they were using because.
Well, Jaden asked them on one of the Zooms,
Mhm.
and they told her. And then when we were at the investigation, that's the one they used. That's where the one they were using when it called Juwan Pappy.
Now, do you have an iPhone?
Yeah. Mine's an Android. Mm. Huh.
Is it like. Do I have it misspelled?
Where's your
Oh!
Amazon?
Yeah, it's on Amazon?
Amazon.
Hey, yo. How you doing? What's up? I'm here.
How are you?
Boy. Well, sweet. Well, what's your name? You still haven't told me your name, and I want your name.
Now, depending on your settings in your phone, you may have to go into your settings and allow. Shit, what was that I had to allow?
It's not letting me.
What the fuck?
What is your name? Please tell me. Okay, what is my name? And I swear to God, you call me freak. They call me freak every time. What do you say?
Someone said, what?
What? What you gonna do to me, yo? You can't even see me, bitch.
So,
Quickly.
Quickly.
Blakely?
Sound like it's like quickly.
Quickly. Oh my God, you repeated the same freaking voice. Did you hear it?
you may, what you,
What quickly what?
what you may have to do is go into your settings and back and forth.
Hard? Okay, no, I get it. What'd you say? Look.
Mhm.
I don't know if y'all can see. It's dropping now, but over here. No, it's not doing anything. Why are you trying to disappear? Well, because I thought it was a light. And yeah, when you point it towards the light, it's going up. You come up, and it goes down. So it's light.
Yeah, the front of it's a sensing area.
It's at 4 right now. 15, 18, 21, 25, 28. What's wrong with you, Dustin? Oh my gosh, Debbie. 37. Wait, which one was it you guys? Okay. That's like, wait. Oh shit! 42, red, 44, 45. Are you getting
Almost.
possessed?
Apparently, shit.
Oh! And so you're getting possessed, it went straight to 0.
Wow.
Like, went from 47 to 0.
I don't need no attachments.
I was kidding.
Don't need no attachments.
I was kidding. I don't care if you don't picture me or anything.
Right? You can come hang out
But
and
you
chat
can
all you
come
want.
all you want. My name is what? My name is Slim Shady. That's right. You ain't no Slim Shady.
Been there. Been there, done that.
Two.
Bitch.
Wait. What, you trying to think of an excuse? You still haven't told me your name. Say again? Look, I even have a dark border behind me.
Right?
Gonna run, have fun. We'll get some more info to you about Lake Shawnee for sure. Awesome, Deborah. Thank you so much for coming on. Have a good night. Oh, look at this dude behind me. Love that dude. Love that tree. That's a tree.
That's kick ass.
Isn't it? Well, it's one of those lake things.
I think people got bored with it.
Huh?
I think they got bored with our thing.
I think they did too.
Them or him.
Alrighty, well, we're gonna cut it off. Nobody wants to talk to us.
Silence.
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 So, I was going to talk about a lot of different haunted places tonight. Oh, I was going to mention about what my daughter said to me this past weekend. So, I casually asked her, because used to when she was younger, she would see this little boy that's here. And she said something about a little boy. She was like 2. And she said, there's a little boy in the corner in the backyard. And I said, well, is he scary looking? And she said, no. Hi, James. We're talking about paranormal stuff. Well, right now we were doing the spirit box and they weren't talking. So, but she says she saw a little boy. Well, I asked her about it the other day. Asked her if she still sees a little boy or anything. And she says, no, I thought I did the other day.
Aw.
I really want to see him. Is there anything I can do? Like, can I do the spirit box so I can talk to him? And I said, no. No. I'm like, you're not to do any of that until you're 18. And she was like, well, if I can see him, what if he says something? I said, well, then say something back. But he's not allowed to possess you. And you're not allowed to go to the other side at all. No reason.
Exactly.
I'm like, and you're to tell me every time you see him.
Oh.
So, in situations like this, I try to encourage my children to experience their gift. I don't experience my gift except randomly. So, I feel if the more they play with their gift, the more they'll get used to it, so to speak. Kind of like having a...
Power off.
Oh, girl. Damn.
Yeah, that's my sexy.
I have to sound so sexy like she's getting off on something. Nice to find people who believe I have an issue at my place. People think I'm nuts in my family. Nobody believes in ghosts in my family. I have a lot of people that want to call me crazy too. Trust me. I've been there. What's going on at your place? That's the dog next door.
Okay, because I'm like, the fuck is that? We
Just
put
like
this
they-
shit up and now they're gonna make noise?
Right?
The hell?
You're bypassing the radio.
Yep. Now they're coming out loud and clear.
I'll ask him what. There's something in the settings that you have to go into, and it's basically to allow third-party
Oh,
apps.
okay.
And then once you download the app, then you can go back in and turn that back off, so that you don't have a bunch of crap trying to pop up on your
Allow
phone.
individual apps to switch. Nope. Go back. Go back. Permission manager.
Yeah, I looked in there and I didn't see it, so that's why I said I'll have to, because he's the one that put it on mine. After
Additional permissions.
connect this program.
Alright.
Yeah, so I'll have to ask him. It's got something to do with third-party apps, though. So,
Well, that freaking works. Allow mobile data usage, large file size. Burner. That sucks. Allow alerts.
like your public announcements and
Yeah.
stuff.
Probably should have state and local tests on just in case a tornado comes through, huh? I mean, that would just be great and smart. Did it just do that?
I don't know how long it's been like that.
What?
It's on 16. Just sitting there.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Oh, remember the table.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, you push the.
Oh.
You had it on a setting where it saves the biggest number.
Oh.
The peak.
Darn.
The peak. Yeah, but yeah, needless to say, she wants to talk to him.
He's 18.
He's always a high
20.
number or something. Sometimes
Oh,
he
it's
goes in the
still going.
red. It's like he's possessed.
He's still got one. It's bouncing between 22 and
He's like, I
23.
am not possessed. I possessed that motherfucker and sent him packing.
Yeah, he likes 23.
Bought a house where there was a murder suicide in it. I didn't know this till after I bought the house.
Oh,
I
that's
hear light
crazy.
crying, some knocking, and footsteps. Sometimes I get woken up at night by what sounds like whispering in my ear. Oh, never seen nothing but a lot of noises and also wake up and stuff moving around. Do you keep like a paranormal journal or something and write down the times that this happens to see if maybe it may be a residual thing? Or, wow,
That hurt my ear.
I bet.
Damn, imagine.
To see if it may be a residual thing, or maybe set up a digi and do it a couple of nights a week and see if there's a certain time of day or a certain time
Where'd
while
you,
you're sleeping that it happens and occurs.
where'd you buy your house? I know.
Well, I don't want him to say where
No,
he
no, no,
bought
no,
it
no,
on
no. I
in
don't.
public unless he's comfortable with it.
No, but I'm just saying. I
But-
don't hear something like that has to be disclosed.
Oh yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah, realtors have to tell anybody when there's a paranormal occurrence or a haunting. But if there was a murder suicide, they wouldn't know. Unless if that was the first time that happened, and that's why they're selling the house is because there's a murder suicide. They wouldn't know.
Cops would know that stuff.
Oh well,
but
they
that
would know
has
there was
to
a
be-
murder suicide.
That
That's
has
true.
to be
That's
divulged.
true.
Yeah.
Always around 2:30, straight through to 4 in the morning. Well, now
Yeah.
3 o'clock is called the witching hour.
Yeah.
And Dustin can go into more detail with what that is and what that means. But during that time, wow, I'm see-through. Why am I? Oh, I'm wearing green.
Uh-huh.
Um,
She's like, no, that's what I should.
but they tend to come out, and it's funny because I've heard them all throughout the day. Like, especially out here. If I'm not here, sometimes Tobias will come up and be like all funny and mess with my stuff, and they're here all the time. I don't think they really have a sense of what time it is. Now, residual hauntings usually happen around the same time all the time. So it'd be interesting to see if there's maybe if it's an intelligent spirit, and if you're awake during that time, maybe ask, okay, what's your name? I've heard you talk to me a couple of times. What's your name?
Well, I know on one of the investigations that we was on,
Oh, wow. See, depending on where you are, I would look into that. And if they never told you anything, I would probably go to the city or go
Yeah,
to the real
because-
estate
well, I
company
mean,
that you bought it
depending-
from.
and I'm not asking, but depending on where he's at, it could be that particular
True.
area may not require that be divulged.
That's true.
I know here,
I thought that had to be divulged
Here-
everywhere,
it depends on your state. I know here, if there's been any kind of drug issues, that has to be divulged. If there has been any kind of murder, suicide, anything like that, that has to be divulged before you purchase the house.
though. Wow.
Mm.
Yeah, that
So-
would probably be something I'd look into. Because if in your state where you're at, it's supposed to be divulged where this occurred, and look, you can see some of the words through the green screen on the but if they are supposed to tell you and they didn't tell you, I would probably try to speak
Oh,
to my real estate
shit.
agent.
Yeah, I would be checking into that because
Oh my goodness,
That's-
that's
oh
scary.
hell, Canada, then yeah, that's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
About
don't know what
Canada.
I don't know what their rules are, but
I don't.
But
Are you
yeah,
on the
that's-
east side, west side, middle? Because I think I know a couple of people that are in Canada.
Yeah.
Robbie Thomas is
I know a couple of people that's
on the east side of Canada.
yeah.
East. Depending on where you're located, if you could keep a journal and everything of what's going on, I can reach out to someone that could maybe talk to you
hmm
and try to help you out a little bit. They may know somebody that's in your area or know a group that's in your area that would be able to help. As it is, we're in the middle of the United States and I don't have a passport.
Me neither.
I
Not
would love
yet.
to get a passport
Yeah, I don't have one yet.
because stuff like that really interests me in the fact that, I mean, you've got a potential, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to scare them by saying it's a poltergeist.
I have a journal.
Oh
no,
wow.
I mean, if it was a murder suicide,
Oh yeah, it could be
It
the dude
could
that
be-
killed the person.
it could be the
or
two going
back and forth.
back and forth. You know, I mean, it could be the person that died, the murder.
Can you send me a
victim.
text message and tell me to remind me to reach out to Robbie Thomas? James, if you want to talk to me more about this, you can reach me at my Facebook account, which is SHAWOOTEN, Shaw Wooten. You can private message me there, close to where you are if you don't want to tell me exactly where you are. And I could possibly try to have someone reach out to you. That's only if you want me to. You know, if you don't want me to, that's fine. I won't do it. But if you'd like some help in your area, and I can see what I can find out about who knows who in your area, and if they're trustworthy enough, and have them sent your way. Because yeah, having gas on is not that's no.
Doesn't just do pictures. it also
That's
videos.
dangerous.
Oh,
He said, well, like you wouldn't have an issue catching something here. And you have no idea how much I'm fiending to go on an investigation. I haven't been on one since last September. And it's always amazing to me going to these different locations, and you would think it's the same thing all the time. No. It is something different every time.
well, like the investigation. One of the investigations that I went on recently, we were there until 1:30 in the morning is when the investigation ended. So everybody packed up their stuff, you know, those that were still staying there, because it was a hotel.
Oh.
So those that were staying obviously stayed. We were not, so we packed up to leave. Well, then I later found out that apparently around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, there was quite a bit of activity. And I was like, well, yeah, of course, 2 hours after I'm gone, damn it. So,
Those two links are the links that are my email address. Now, for my Facebook, well, I don't know what my Facebook is. For my personal Facebook, I was going to do the actual link because I think the link is something different than what I have on there. Let me see.
I wonder if this will charge. Wow, it's on.
maybe.
Well, you know, even if that's not it, I'll give you the Geeks Paranormal one that way. My mom stayed and she didn't believe me. Oh, honey. My mom was a church going person too. I totally understand. She didn't believe me until she stayed in my house. Now she believes. She's a church going person. She left, has never stayed the night again. She says she's seen what she called a dark shadow to get out of the house.
Mm,
They do come in your dreams.
mm-hmm.
They do. My cousin's son comes into my dreams every once in a while.
I've had my dad in mine.
So,
Says
And
that
other
pictures
people,
and video.
really?
Yeah. So this is the video. It's not being in front of me. That's the video, and it does. Oh. Like you can change the way the colors are.
Oh, that's cool.
That is cool. Oh my gosh.
And it adds an outline on there, so you can.
So instead of buying an $800 thermal camera, you can make your phone a thermal camera.
Yep.
That is cool. That is something we've been
And
needing.
it will charge while it's plugged in.
Well, I was
But
looking at
then
it.
my phone will die.
$600.
Do what?
So then my phone will die
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's
the,
not. It's
that's
not
the
drawing. It's not
downfall.
drawing power from the phone, but the phone being on. In general.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see, like it
after a
does.
while.
You might need a converter. Put one that way it has two different. I think I have one in the
It has to plug
house.
directly in.
Yeah. There's a converter where you can plug it directly in and still have 2 or 3 different parts on the bottom where you can plug in headphones or speakers or something like that.
It might be.
A dongle.
Yeah.
I bought one for the iPhone for work and I didn't like it, so Justin took it and he's using it. But yeah, my mom stayed here and she saw quite a few things and heard quite a few things, and she's deaf just like me. So, needless to say, she calls me crazy, but now did she leave because she was scared or did she leave because it told her to get out? Well, I guess that goes together, but at the same time, maybe she wasn't scared and you just told her to get out.
Yeah.
I got great EVPs of shotgun sounds, but never heard anything at a time.
Oh shit.
I might have to have you on my podcast coming up in November. I think that would be very interesting. If you're interested, you're more than welcome to tell me you're interested. And being scared, yeah, I would have probably been a little creeped out too. Though, it's funny because I've had that one that told me to get out. I can't remember where we were at.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Screams. Oh my gosh. You have EVPs of this?
Yeah, it says EVPs of shotgun sounds.
Oh.
So
Oh my gosh.
that would be the murder suicide.
Oh wow.
Arabic or Latin. Huh.
Crybaby Bridge, where we went, Dustin.
Mm-hmm.
I got
I wonder.
sounds of a baby crying on one of the digis, but I can't figure out which freaking digi it was that I got. So I'm gonna have to listen to all those digis again.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The shotgun sounds are because that's how that person
Were they killed
themselves.
by a shotgun? Do you know?
That's fucked up.
Because if they were, oh my god.
Arabic or Latin. Okay, you're in Canada, so
Now, do you have them speaking in that language? If so, that can be reviewed too. Actually, Google could do that. All you gotta do is put the little speech to
and
text
something
thing on.
that sounds like Arabic or Latin. I'm wondering.
Yeah, them two are sensitive, so they could probably even sense things going on in your house.
Arabic or Latin, but I'm wondering if it could be maybe like a French accent, maybe.
I didn't
'Cause
believe
it's in
it said
Canada.
until I moved here. Pops just said it was a shooting. Really? So now you're a believer after all this time. Welcome to the club. We have cookies. Actually, I do. I have Pop-Tarts.
We have
Yeah.
marshmallow.
Huh?
So we have marshmallow.
Oh, I have Kit
Speaking of that, we have some
You want some Kit Kats? I got some regular Hershey bars too.
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
I mean, they don't sound anything alike, but at the same time,
Arabic and what?
He said that Arabic or Latin is what he's
He-
hearing.
heard anything at the time. Okay, let me start over.
Rewind play.
I've got great EVPs of shotgun sound, but never heard anything at time, a scream, also crying, and something sounds like Arabic or Latin. But in certain parts of Canada, the
Oh, it was a French.
French, that's what I was gonna say, the French is
So that's more on the
more,
west side.
is it more west?
It's
Okay.
more west, yeah.
Because I have a friend that lives in Canada, but I never can remember which side he lives on. Because I
And
know
ex of mine lives in
ever
Canada,
keep track. So
and he lives on the west side.
okay,
He never learned French though. Oh, for shame.
but I was like, but Arabic and Latin don't really sound a whole lot like French.
Mm-mm. It sounds more like Italian, Greek,
Mm-hmm.
Hebrew. What's the language that the Egyptians speak? Hebrew? Arabic? Or Arabic?
Arabic. But
Latin's almost a dead language.
I know, and I want to learn.
There's
it
not a
so
country that speaks it.
Oh, well, yeah, there's not a country that speaks it, but I know some priests that speak it.
I
Oh, yeah,
know. I
use
want to.
it.
I
Yeah.
want to learn it.
You have to use it for some of your spells.
I want to learn Latin so bad.
I want to learn Greek.
Well, the most place you're going to see it is in the medical field.
Latin?
Mhm.
Well, probably in Venice, not Venice. Is it Venice?
Well, did you lay that there? I was
Yeah,
like,
that,
the hell that come
that
from?
and botany is another like the plant.
I've wanted to learn Latin for freaking ever.
Give it to Dustin.
I'm like, why does she keep handing me fucking Kit Kats?
Here, Daddy, go into a diabetic Shauna.
No shit, right?
I want another pina colada.
I said, I was wondering why she kept handing me Kit Kats, and he's like, here, Debbie, go into a diabetic Shaw.
Right? No, don't go into a diabetic shock. I don't need you to go into a diabetic. Both of you. What the fuck am I doing? Give me that candy back.
Fight me.
Oh, please, if you
I'll
see what
fight you.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I tend to wait to do my eating a lot of, because I eat more today than I usually do during the week, because today's are Fridays and I'm drinking anyway. Yeah, sound of someone talking Latin or Arabic, just few words though, but sometimes I get really sad feeling and I feel really threatened at night. I get up for drink or something and hear sometimes like dragging on the floor. I do have a cat, which he won't and will not go into a spare bedroom. You can't make him go in there. I tried to go, scared it started taking its, oh my goodness.
Mm.
Oh wow. Do you live by yourself? Or do you have a family? Aside from your mom, like wife, kids, husband, kids.
It got so scared it started having a seizure. His cat. He tried to get it to go into the spare bedroom and it won't.
Has anybody else
so
seen or heard
here's
any of
the-
this?
What's that Latin?
You do, yes. What does?
Oh,
Okay.
by yourself. Okay.
Google Translate doesn't even have Latin.
No, doesn't surprise me.
Does Duolingo have Latin? Let me look and see.
No.
Do you think if you saw a picture of his house, you'd be able to see anything?
Maybe. Sometimes it depends.
If you'd like to send me that, you're more than welcome to, and I'll get it over to Dustin, or you can reach
I
Dustin
don't
at
know
Dustin
how many
Kell.
times I've deleted Duolingo.
Oh, I know. I haven't deleted it.
Because
but
I get on there
haven't
and
used
I
it in a
play
while.
with it for a little while and it's just like, nope.
I've been trying to learn
I
Japanese
haven't
on
messed
there.
with it.
Oh, I love it. Duolingo is awesome. Because it helps visual learners too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it gives you
Mm.
pictures with the words.
Hell yeah. That's what I need.
So see? This is every lesson brings you closer to your language goals. Keep it up. So this is Spanish, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it'll say yo como tú comes, él come.
Okay,
It
this is Latin.
says I am fine. Wait.
This is Latin. There's my volume, right? I never know.
Almost sounds Spanish or Italian.
It's Latin's very close to Spanish. So Latin language spoken. Can Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian speakers understand? So they have a Spanish, Portuguese, and an Italian person that are responding to this person speaking Latin.
So they can't understand him?
But yeah, they're like he has to like sometimes.
That's interesting.
So eek is one.
Peek.
Eek.
Eek.
Not H-I-C.
Eek. Instead of hick. Eek.
What is that in Greek?
In Greek?
It's Latin.
I know.
You mean Arabic?
Yes.
So this is Arabic.
Hmm.
That's great.
So this is Arabic. I guess the speaker was back there.
Oh. This is Africans. Ah, go back.
Words.
Albanian?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, like a fucking. Nah.
Is he saying nay?
Nah. But it's the way he's saying it. Nah. Sounds like a fucking cow. Hello, should we say?
Oh, they don't have a voice for that one. I'm hard?
I'm trying to find
Arabic.
Arabic.
That's it. Why?
Okay, I had a buddy over. He was in the basement. He came up looking off when I asked him if he was okay. He looked at me with odd look and said, I'm not staying here. He just walked out. He still hasn't told me anything and he won't come over here. I have to go to his place, or I got to go to his place.
He won't tell you anything?
Uh,
I'm like, dude, you gotta tell me. It's
girl,
my house.
I live in this shit. You gotta tell me something. That's
Please
crazy.
tell me what's happening, because I don't want to go down to my basement one day and get thrown down the basement because you decided not to tell me what's going on.
Right?
Thanks, bro.
Well, like
Yeah, it's
the
actually ancient Egyptian is the language.
What was?
Ancient
Ooh.
Egyptian.
hell yeah,
What they spoke.
Oh, that would be great. Yes.
he's gonna put his EVPs on his computer
The way
and
they
send them
spoke?
to her.
Remember you were asking a second ago, like what they spoke in Egypt?
Oh, yeah.
It's ancient Egyptian.
Well, that just makes it
Makes
easy.
sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it would. We'd have to analyze some of the. Wait, stop. No, I'm not speaking to you.
And what's gonna analyze?
I know. No, don't go back either. What the hell is wrong with you? Azerbaijani? I guess it's a language, but nobody speaks it. Why do you keep going
Heard of it.
backwards?
He doesn't want to talk about it, but he came up looking scared and looked like he was going to cry. What's that stop?
Yeah. Bangla.
I think I could put my house up for sale.
It looks like Ika or Ika, but it's I.
Huh.
Eh.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, these places.
But yeah, definitely send them.
Yeah, send them.
We can be listening to them and
Yeah, I'm trying to figure what's
figure
going
out
on.
what the heck we can.
That's Bosnian. Yep, it's Bosnian.
They have a killer accent though.
They do. Oh, so do Scottish. I was listening to a Scottish guy trying to talk English words regularly. It's very hard for the Scottish person. We're gonna have to get Grumpy Poo to try to to say some words.
Definitely.
I can understand why he doesn't want to talk about it. I really can,
Yeah.
especially if it really scared him. At the same time, though,
If it really scared him, he just may not be ready to think about it.
yeah.
You know. So
Yeah.
I mean,
So I can understand. I can understand.
But at the same time, like you
Yeah.
said,
Yeah, but at the same
you
time, it's
kind
like,
of
I
need
love
to
you.
know what's going on.
Please tell me what happened. Because, yeah.
Have him write it down. I mean,
yeah. See
if
he'll
he
write
doesn't
it.
want to talk, like face to face, have him write it down.
Yep.
And then that way, at least you know what's going on or what people are seeing. And
What's happening, and that way
Yeah.
you don't feel like you're the crazy one. It's awesome to have other people relay to you what's happening, especially in the place that you're living,
right?
so you don't feel like you're going out of your mind with what's going on and what's happening, because that could wear down on somebody's mindset like
Oh, hell yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that would be, man.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine being in some place and then somebody running out of my house because they're scared and not telling
Yeah,
me.
this is Aaron.
Okay.
See, it's a lot different.
Yeah.
Like if it was Latin, I could tell if it was Arabic. I mean, I could tell if it was
If
Arabic.
Rohit was on, I'd ask him what he speaks. But I forgot. He told me one time. I mean, I can't remember what it is he speaks.
Is it in Arabic?
Hmm?
Is it not Arabic?
I don't think it's Arabic.
There's about 5 different languages in it.
I know. There's, yeah.
I said it's probably an exaggeration,
But there's a lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean, it's not really languages per se, but it's like it's the same thing but a different. Well, it's like Latin and Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the different
It's
dialect.
it's a different dialect depending upon the area.
Well, also like Mexico or Mexican and Spanish, the dialect is different enough that sometimes Spanish people can't understand what Mexican people are saying, and vice versa.
I worked for a guy that was from overseas, and they spoke Farsi.
What the
Oh,
heck is
God.
Farsi?
That is a language that you can work in the CIA with.
Where is that out of?
He was from Iran.
Yeah,
Oh, that makes a lot of
I've
sense.
also had a lady who was a medium come
and like
in.
if you
She
can speak
walked-
that fluently and have the right accent and everything, they just swoop you up.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And he
I
could,
don't want to work for the CIA. Too
he
bad.
could cuss you out in that shit too. Let me tell you.
I can cuss you out in like 5 different languages, but
Oh yeah.
You know, the funniest one that I've been saying since I was a teenager, "Pachamakula biache"
Residual haunting,
or "Tu biache."
but also
It's just-
haunting.
I
Oh,
forgot what it means.
that's you, dude.
Yeah,
That's Italian. Is that Italian?
no Spanish.
Dustin,
Well,
maybe you can explain.
well, through the house instead of.
Oh, I have no idea. He's saying it was created by what happened in the house. Would it be an elemental?
No.
Something that a non-human witch, I
No,
don't-
that's
which I don't get what
Hindi.
a non-human.
New Delhi, Hindi is what.
um.
Yeah. I know. I just paused at the wrong part. Is what I did.
No. What is it called?
Something that's
Dustin is our
non-human.
pagan for external.
It's not. If it's created from an incident, it's really neither good or bad. It can be bad if it's like a severely negative incident, depending on if it was created from the energies from the person that was doing bad or the person that wasn't doing the innocent. They're rare though. I can't see, and I'm talking like mass death rare.
Oh, like Waco, Texas, kind of rare.
No, we're talking like Germany,
Oh,
mass death.
genocide.
Yeah, I mean, like, or if Hades fell into the ocean and everybody on, I mean, we're talking thousands of people. And that's usually what it takes to create that type of an entity. And it's,
When did this occur? Has this been like, when did you buy your house? He said he has a year's worth. So, did you move in last year?
I would have to, I don't, whenever he says create, this is, I'm guessing it's a he, yeah, okay.
It's what the medium told him. Said it was created by what had happened in the house.
My question is whether it was created by what happened in the house or if it was invited by what happened in the house. Because if it was invited, and I'm leaning probably more towards it was invited by what happened in the house. Because when you have something that's severely negative, like a murder,
Oh dear God. 4 people died in the house. 1 male, 1 female, 2 kids.
so it was most likely what was invited by what
Oh,
happened.
Jesus.
Now,
So he killed her and then the kids and then killed himself. I'm
I don't
guessing.
see how
Chance-
anybody could do that.
chances are, I mean, it's probably negative. I don't see that there would be any. Oh God,
Kids were 5 and 9. Oh my God.
what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Can
Just-
you
just say-
send me?
just
I mean,
say
you don't
Alexa,
have
turn the
to,
grill light on.
but
Or no,
if
Alexa,
you
turn the
would
plant
send
light
me
on.
your,
Never mind. I'll just turn.
like,
it
the area you live in,
on. I'll turn it
I
on.
would like to do some research on that area
All right.
and see what I can find out.
You're probably got it.
research. I throw it on you guys. Yeah, you
I'm
guys.
sorry. I'll get. Hang on.
Send it to
He
me.
sh- he
Can you
should
do
be
some
able to go
research
out.
for
If he
me?
goes
Because
out by
I'm
my
so swamped
door,
with
the car will do that.
deadconvention.com.
Just kind of lean down and call him back. And come back.
9 years ago.
Oh, wow. 9 years
Yeah,
ago.
once
Well,
that.
then don't do it.
Oh, you don't have to do it
I'll
through
leave
here.
Here in about an hour. I'll be in.
Please don't do it through here because I want
Um,
people stalking you.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay. What were we?
Oh, I didn't have strawberry out here. I need
I'm
some.
sorry.
Chances are that's going to be a negative type of entity. Those are not really all that party to it.
Oh, kind of like that one where the lesbian couple killed all the adopted kids that they had by
yeah.
going off the cliff.
I mean, they're not. It's not going to be. It's not something difficult to get rid of, to be honest, because it's not. I say invited, but it was just when something like that happens, it kind of opens. It opens a, not really a portal, but it just gives it. It just gives it an advantage of something coming in.
An automatic permission. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, like, hey, this is negative. There's so much negativity happening that it's like it calls on something, and it could be not necessarily. It may have been what led that person to do that. So that may have been what brought that in. And this person thinking that way may have left that little door cracked and allowed it to come in. So it just depends on. I mean, I would kind of have to be there to determine how it got there or what it really was about, because that's going to be kind of like a short range type of. It's not going to be like a very powerful type. Yeah, they can cause some havoc around people. They can make people sleepy or agitated, or because I mean, really, it just drains the people that it's around. And as long as there's people around to do that, then it'll continue to do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, just doing like basic, and you may have to do it a few times, but like doing basic cleansings of your home, like using sage and salt, things like that around. I mean, just doorways
A certain
in
kind of
particular.
salt, or
No, just any kind of salt really works. But it's like I said, it may take a couple times of going through. And now, if it's now, this is also kind of a rare thing, but if it is the person that committed the crime, I don't know, that's too rare too. Because I was gonna say, because
So maybe
there's
if he
been
sends you a
instances,
picture, you could look at it.
yeah,
and-
maybe. I mean, there's been instances that I found that like there's people that end up being possessed when they die, but when they after they've died, they still like the spirit still seems possessed. And like I said, it's a weird area.
Could it be
I've only like
because
noticed or felt it like, once.
could it be because maybe they were pushed or possessed or whatever to do what they done, and then now because they did this bad thing, now
Right.
they're
Well, and that's what I said.
what's the word I'm trying to find?
That may have been the reason. It may have been there before, and that may be the reason that this happened. I think it pushed him over the edge too.
Something that possessed him to make him think the most evil of thoughts.
Right, and it doesn't necessarily mean a possession, but it can mean that whatever it was, like whispered in their ear at night, or drove them to that point of, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm gonna have to finish and end it all.
Hmm.
But when it comes to that type of it, like I said, if it was a mass killing type situation or dying, that would be a much different scenario. But being in this situation, it's more, I don't know. Not if that happened 9 years ago.
Yeah, it happened 9 years ago. 9 years ago, I was only here for about 3 years. Oh no, this year will be my 13th year here. Ooh, lucky 13.
When did you move here? Oh, you moved here in 8, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah. Crazy. Man, that's 13 years ago, my fast.
I know, right? I was sitting here
Hell,
the
you've
other
been
day.
with me for 4 years this year? Holy shit. Wow. Wow. It's like no, you can't tell her anything. It's okay, y'all. He can send me the address.
That's crazy.
Right?
Wow.
He went to send the address, and his computer went out.
Oh,
Oh wow. Okay.
do you want that to stay on here or do you want me to hide it?
I would write it regardless.
Yeah. Let me take a picture of it real quick. I guess I can just screenshot it.
Because he's the only one on here right now. So
Yeah. Don't want people harassing me, honey.
Oh, this house is on the list over here.
No, let's go to his house. His house is right for the taking. Okay. Oh, I don't want to block him. Where's he coming off of? Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get a Facebook on here. Dang it.
Is it your page or is it Geeks?
Are you on my page, the Geeks
Oh,
Paranormal
sure.
page, or Exploring the Paranormal Perspective page?
Whoa, what do you say?
Hang on. Excuse me. Oh, it happened in 2000. What?
Sorry, it happened in 2008. Don't know why I said
That's when I
9
moved
years
up
ago.
here.
Yeah. I think it did the. I think
Did you
it
get it
did
on?
the father. I think was
Live with Shauna.
okay. So
Well, that's why.
so
That's
the
why I
father
said,
is the
tell-
one
just say
that
Alexa, turn it on.
did the murder and then the suicide.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just told her to turn it off. I didn't say her name.
Um.
All right. All right, Bosh.
Okay. It's
She
not on my
forgot there was
Facebook
Alexa
page.
in the living room now.
Now there was a what?
She forgot I had to put Alexa in the living room.
Oh.
She was calling me to turn the lights on.
I think it might be on Exploring the Paranormal Perspective, but I didn't see it on my.
Okay.
Oh. Find it. Can you find it? Hang on just a second, honey. Trying to find his post. Oh, here it is.
Find it.
I
Cool.
think so. Yeah, I found it. But I think he took it off himself.
Cool.
Because I don't see it on there anymore.
Bring ups. Huh?
But I do have the picture, so let me send the picture to you.
Scroll it up.
Huh?
Scroll it up just to make sure.
Oh, it's right there. Oh, huh.
Well, it may stay on here, but never got into looking into it. Didn't want to cause issues in home. Bring up something.
Oh, I completely understand that. What we find, we don't have to tell you anything.
I don't see it on
I
there.
don't see it either.
But you see all those other comments, right?
Yeah, let's see all those other
then
comments.
it should be.
Nice. Sorry.
My goodness.
Where was that at?
Okay. But
She showed me that without even thinking. I was like, nice.
okay. Then what we'll do is we'll look more into it, and if you want to know the details, we'll be happy to tell you what we find out. But we'll see what we can find out and confirm anything that's going on.
Tell him to send us friend requests.
I'm just gonna go ahead and add him.
Oh, okay.
I sent you a friend request, so you can add me if you'd like, and I will look more into it.
Which one is
Debbie
he
is
on?
Debbie Thorson, and Dustin is Dustin Cale,
What's he
C-A-L-E.
on?
He's on Facebook.
Which one?
He was on the Exploring the Paranormal Perspective one.
I'm gonna go in and see if I can see it.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, you're more than welcome to ask us any questions that you want to ask. Dustin will be able to go more and talk to you more about the witchy side of things. Debbie and him both are good at the ghosty side of things. I'm just a boss. I tell him what to do.
Yeah. It's fine.
No.
It's gone. Cool.
Okay,
He said
good.
it's gone.
Good. Okay.
So it may just be up there because
Yeah.
you haven't closed it out yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in there. What I usually do with the lives is I'll go in and I'll take them down. I haven't taken the last 3 down because I've been really, really busy. But I'm going to go in tonight and take all of them down and just upload the first 30 minutes, and then the rest of it's gonna go on the Patreon account. So once I go in and edit them and get them on the Patreon account, I will make sure to blur that part of it out so nobody can see it. That way you're pretty safe. But yeah, I mean, if all that has been happening and you have a paranormal journal, like I said, I can reach out to a couple of people I know I can even reach out to my priest friend who knows a lot of people around the country to see if he knows of anybody around that area that can take a look at you. I don't know what your religion is. I believe all religions. I also believe that all religions have a link and come together at some point in time and some point in the web of what we live in.
Mine.
I may have age of kids wrong, but I know it happened here. Yeah, I would like to know for sure if it did happen, but a cop told me it did, and I'd like to know if it happened that way, or if it was stretched out, some like extra to be added. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Kind of like a story, a fib that they're saying.
But it still at least explain the noises and the.
Yeah, the noises and everything that you're hearing, everything
there's-
that's going on.
There's obviously something there.
Yeah. Oh my God, I left the darn thing open. What is wrong with me? I am gonna have a tiramisu martini when I go inside. I'm gonna have to tell Justin to put my coffee back on.
I need my coffee.
I need my coffee. You need to turn it back on. What for?
When I went to buy this.
So you have my
Huh?
address. Do you have his address?
Yeah.
Right? Yes.
I took a picture of it. Oh, I meant to send that to you and I forgot. I squirreled.
Okay.
I'm such a bad squirreler.
And like she said, you can send us friend requests. Make it a little easier to communicate.
I'll send it to both of you.
Okay,
Yeah, that way they can, especially the picture that you send. If you send it to either of them, they'll probably be able to look at it and see something that maybe nobody else is seeing. As far as the address goes, we'll do some research on it. I may have pointed to one of them because currently I'm working really hard on getting the Dead Convention website up and going, but I still want to help people out. So this is my way of helping you out by assigning them, one of them,
I can look into it in the morning when
to
I
look
get home.
into it.
Because I will be up at 4 in the morning.
I'm gonna get up at 4 in the morning too,
I have to take John to
I'll
work.
be awake at 4 in the morning.
because I might leave my ringer on. Y'all can just call me.
Okay,
and
I'm
tell me.
going. I'll send you info and picture of him. Okay.
Wonderful. Well, not wonderful you're going through the situation, but
That you're
hopefully
gonna
we'll be
send
able to
it.
help you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll be able to help you out and get you on the right track and on the right path.
Why are you getting up at 4 in the morning?
Well, I didn't say I was getting up.
Oh.
I just said I'll be awake.
That's usually me. I'm usually up at 4 in the morning, and knowing me, I probably will still be up at 4 in the morning. I'll probably be up all night and all day tomorrow. That's what I usually do on Fridays.
I don't know that I'll stay up all night, but then again, you never freaking know. Who knows?
Well, my daughter's not here tonight, so I get to do some work.
I might. I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. Depends on what pulses are beating when I get home.
Oh,
Yeah.
I understand that one.
If
Oh my
there's
God.
one lurking, then I may just say screw it and go lay down.
If you're leaving, you have a good night, James.
Have a good night.
Hopefully we'll be able to help you out and get you the help you need for that place. All right. So I guess with that was very interesting to have someone that's having an issue come on, and it's like it was a meant to be thing.
Right.
It's amazing how the world throws people at you. And
Scroll back up so I can.
I'm gonna put this on scene real quick so nobody can see what's happening.
Is there anybody on?
He was on.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
The address.
Huh?
The address.
She sent it to us, babe.
Oh, I know. I can't read it all.
Oh, okay.
No, go down. You're way up too far.
What in the?
She went way up there.
What was in the links though?
It's not there anymore. Oh, there it is.
Toronto, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's what I was thinking, but I was just making sure.
Okay. With that, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. If you have a comment or you have any kind of insights, if you're a medium or psychic or any of those that can see what's going on or what's happening, you see anybody in my room, I'm more than happy to say yes. Let me know what you think. Also, the situation with James that's going on right now, he did expose a lot about what's happening with him. It seems like it's been going on for the last year. We didn't ask him when he purchased the house, but if you guys have any insight or input on that, so you're more than welcome to leave it in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned in November. My show is going to be on paraxradionetwork.com, pre-recorded. Going to have lots of guests, lots of paranormal stories, lots of geek searches, lots of mysteries and true crime, and not with the mouth eating me behind me. But we're also happy to help anybody. I am a founder of Geeks Paranormal. Debbie is one of my sensitives. Dustin is one of my, I guess, I wouldn't guess. He's my medium and my pagan. And Kelly has some abilities too, but she's going through a rough time right now, so we try not to do much to make her overly exhausted.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
So, if you have any questions for me or any questions for anybody in my group, please feel free to leave it below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.